My name is Jennifer Lunsford. I'm excited to have this opportunity to explain what we do here at Aeronautical Accessories. Let's start with our location. We're in the beautiful part of the country. While Bell has its headquarters in Fort Worth, Aeronautical Accessories is in Piney Flats, Tennessee, near the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Aeronautical Accessories has been part of the aftermarket since 1979, and I've been with Aeronautical Accessories for 25 years. We design, manufacture, and distribute a wide variety of helicopter parts and accessories for several aircraft brands. Our manufacturing plant and warehouses span 150,000 square feet. We have over 100 great employees, as well as we offer 4,000 parts, as well as 1,200 unique STCs. Over the next 30 minutes, we'd like to give you a glimpse into our business. We'll tell you about our manufacturing capabilities and our new product development initiatives. Then to liven things up, we'll take you flying with one of our customers to get his thoughts on his new Bell 407 glass cockpit upgrade. Last, I'll leave you with our sales team contact information in case you have any questions. Now let's kick things off by hearing about manufacturing with Raven Honsacker, our business lead for Aeronautical Accessories.
Thanks, Jennifer. As Jennifer said, my name is Raven Honsacker, and I am the business leader for our Aeronautical Accessories brand. My primary job is leading our operational teams, which include production, quality, planning, purchasing, and logistics. So every day, our team of about 115 employees do everything from ordering materials and components to manufacturing and kitting aeronautical parts and Bell parts. We ship them globally. We sign off on quality inspections and all of your certification paperwork. And we plan everything that needs to be built to ensure that you as our customers have a great customer experience and receive the parts you need on time and exactly how you need them. One of my other functions is leading our new product development process. One of the things that I really enjoy about working here at Bell Piney Flats, specifically with our Aeronautical Accessories brand, is to make improvements to products, to develop and certify new products. I think it really creates the opportunity for us to be more innovative, to respond faster to customer needs, and to really ensure that what we're delivering to the customer is the right product for whatever solution they're needing to fly their mission. Some of the feedback that we got from our customers was that we were not producing the right parts in the right quantities to make sure that when they ordered a part from our catalog, that we were able to ship it to them within 24 hours. We really took that to heart, and we as a production team have really worked on focusing, reducing our lead times, improving our run times on parts to try to make sure that no matter what customer calls in, no matter what part they're ordering, that we're able to ship that out quickly. And if we're not, that we're able to communicate why and how long it will take us to get that part to them. And I'm really proud of our team for all of the work that they've done, because we've seen a huge improvement in our ability to respond to customer needs in that 24-hour window of time. When I first came here to Aeronautical Accessories, one of the things that was really fascinating to me was watching how we make windows. I'd never really thought about how a window for a helicopter is formed, but it was really interesting to watch how the team comes together and that whole process. It's one of my favorite things to show customers when they come to our facility, because it's really not something most people have thought about.
Once an order comes in, our raw materials guys, they pull the glass, prep it, cut it to size. We send it to our oven where we heat it and then pull it out, put it over a drape mold or a blow mold. And then it's routed to shape, and then behind me the fabricators do the final assembly and cleaning on it.
really been focusing on what we call our high performance team culture, which is really a push across the campus on aligning everyone around the same beliefs and the same goals and the same drive to ultimately provide the best possible customer experience. It's a really great environment to work in as a team, and I think it's ultimately providing a better product. I really love that that is something that is very just innate in our team members.
Thanks, Raven. Now, if you'd like to view our catalog of parts and accessories, just head over to aero-access.com. To accomplish everything that Raven's group does so well, we need a quality engineering department, one that focuses on product development and innovation. Now let's hear from one of our senior engineers, Ricky Jenkins. He'll tell you more about our engineering processes.
My role with new product development consists of listening to the customer through my peers, my direct peers, and most of the time I start out prototyping new products to make sure they fit and function the way the customer expects them to. We've tried to engineer safety into every product that we develop to make sure that our customers are safe using that product. We try to go to the customer and get feedback, and not just one customer. We try to do it across the industry and say, hey, is this what you guys are expecting? Does it look like a good product? Is it a safe product? If there's any adjustments we need to make, we also do that based on customer feedback. We are able to do things much quicker than most of the industry because we're here at our facility. We have people that can do all the aspects of the approval. We have ships here to be able to assemble and test product on, and we do prototyping, and so we're much quicker than most other facilities. Most of the time the customer contacts us and says, hey, we've got a problem or a product that we're looking to get certified. So it's through sales and customer feedback that they usually contact us to ask us for those products.
Thanks, Ricky. Something that's really exciting for our organization is big innovation. Even better is hearing a customer's enthusiasm when a product hits the market. Last year, one of our more impressive product offerings was the Bell 407 glass cockpit. This converts an original analog display on a Bell 407 to glass. This system also gives you the ability to add HTOLs and synthetic vision. This offer for our 407 analog customers is an incredible upgrade, but don't take my word for it. Let's hear from one of our customers, pilot Brett Giordano.
I got into the aviation industry back in about 1988 as my dad was a pilot, and he gave me for my 16th birthday, he said, I'll let you get your pilot's license. So that's where I started. And then fast forward a little bit, I went because I knew I wanted to be in the aviation industry as a career. So I went to the Marine Corps, basically did the flight training program there. And then after the flight training program, picked up helicopters, and then in the military for 22 years, 20 of them flying 53 Echoes, and then retired after 22 years, and then went to Bell, came to Bell, and was here as an instructor for almost 4 years. Not thinking I was ever going to leave Bell, I was offered the job, I took it, and now I've been doing it for almost a year now, and I've enjoyed every bit of it. Aeronautical Accessories went to the HAI. I had some friends of mine that were there, and they called me from HAI and were explaining to me the system that just got approved that week for the retrofit upgrade. And I went back right after that, and I started talking to Blake about that, and his comment was, let's make that happen. Because of the incident and the visibility of that, and I'm flying for a high visibility guy, I wanted to make sure that we basically were covering not just an upgrade. I wanted to do an aeronautical accessories upgrade and a Piney Flats maintenance evolution with an annual. So I did a lot more than just a retrofit kit at Bell Piney Flats. And I wanted to go there, one, because I worked at Bell for a number of years and I knew the reputation, I knew the guys, some of the guys that were working there. And secondly, because I knew that they stand behind their work. And my concern is you do that much heavy duty maintenance on a helicopter. If I have an issue, and I still talk to them to this day, if I have any issue with them, they'll call me. I've had an issue at 9 o'clock at night, and I picked up the phone and I called my lead avionics technician that was running this thing, and I was like, oh, he's not going to answer the phone, and he does. And he answers the phone and he gets back to me, and believe it or not, that day he actually told me what my issue was, and I was able to fix it because he was on the phone with me. So that's the kind of thing that I enjoyed, and I trust the products that come out of the people that work at Bell. So whether it's Aeronautical Accessories, because I know all of them now, and Bell Piney Flats. Now that we're done talking about this, let's go out and fly it.
All right, here we go. All you have to do is make sure it's in the green when it starts. So as long as it stays in there, it can flick. It can go into the yellow a little bit, which is no big deal. It kind of will flicker in there. This one's actually a nice, cool start today. All right. 50% the starter will go off. And then 60 auto relight. There she goes. All right, start's done. 63, close enough. Generator comes on. That's him calling. See, that's the traffic call. There it is on the traffic meter. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we're going to go down south. We'll just make clear of you, and then we'll come back in when we're done. Again, that's one of the functions that when we were talking with Blake, he wanted more capability on that. So it gives you the color and all that. If I wanted to shoot an approach into an airport, all you have to do is say we're going to go direct to, let's just pick Alliance Fort Worth. I mean, already been recent, so there's the AK. It's been my recent AFW, enter. And then say I wanted to go down there. See, it's already tell me to turn, right? Which way I don't have it set to where if I did tell it, it would turn for me. And then I can just go here to procedures, and I can select approach and say the wind's right of the south today. So I would pick a, let's call it RNAV or ILS. And I go enter. And I can do vectors or initial, enter. And turn your whatever your lower altitude is, but we can skip that. And then I can just say, oh, that's what's going to go, and you activate it. Enter. I can show you an example of a synthetic vision hit. So if we're coming down, and you'll see it come up on the screen. So you'll see synthetic vision pop here in a second. There's synthetic vision. And it says terrain. So that's synthetic vision. That gives you terrain awareness, and it's saying, hey, you're going to run into the ground right here if you keep going. So you'll see the tower on the screen now. And this is what's nice at night. So if you're flying at night and say it isn't lit up and the lights are out, see, there's the obstacle.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then as we get closer to it, we'll turn. And then as we get closer, and we don't have to go right to it, even if we're close. Let's do it here. And it's still caution, but now it's going to turn. There it is. And that right there is good for nighttime flying. You're going to get caught at some point because we fly around in weather like this. And then all of a sudden, at nighttime, you can't see it. And you'll be flying, and the weather will tell you in reporting at the airfields that the weather is fine. But then you go between airfields, and you may run into crap where you can't see. Well, so I flew in. It was 700 feet at one airport. It was 500 at the next, and in between the two, and they were like 45 miles apart. In between the two, I was coming down and down, and next thing I was like 300 feet. Yeah, I could have turned around, but I needed to get to the next airport. And I was like, and it was dark, so it was like if I could run back into it that way, and I'm down too low, and it's nighttime, and out here people could put antennas up to 200 feet and not even know it. So I actually set up an approach, and then my client went to the initial approach fix, and the aircraft shot the approach for me, and brought me down to the airport I was going to. I'm pretty comfortable in the daytime, but at nighttime, when you can't see anything, the capability of this system is huge. I mean, I can't even explain how important it is to me that I have this now. It makes my stress level so much lower now that I have all this in an aircraft. Something that even a little Garmin, the 530, just wasn't going to give me. And even with an autopilot setup, this system, it gives me the essay that us helicopter pilots generally don't get. This is just so user friendly. If you talk to anybody that flies a 407 or the G1000 system, this is probably one of the most user friendly systems that doesn't take much to figure it out. You can do it while you're flying and learn it. And the hardest thing is, and that's not really hard, I should say, but this is something that's new. I know a lot of folks that have been flying Garmin or been flying Bells, that I try to explain this to them. I go, this right here, this PSI system that came out with the GX, it's changed the way, and I say us old military guys grew up of, you had to learn all the limitations. You had to know the numbers. Well, this one kind of takes that away, and it puts it in perspective of, hey, if it's green, it's good. If it's yellow, it's good for a little bit, and if it's red, it's not good. You need to do something about that. So if you fly around and you're all green like this, you're good. You just need to know that right now that my torque is my highest limitation at 70%, and I'm in the green, so I'm good. My MGT temperature is 635. I'm in the green. My MG is good. All my temperatures on my engine and my transmission are all good, temperatures and pressures. If they go down low, and they change colors on me, then I got to deal with it appropriately. So the neat thing on this is when you get weather on this page. You'll get the weather. So if there's a storm out there, you'll see it here. This is the page that I fly off. This is a sectional, which is awesome. That's what the G1000H does not have, is the sectional in there. So and it also has helicopter charts. So if I want to fly off the helicopter chart, I can do that too. It's got IFR low charts, IFR high charts. So you can it's got everything like an IFR certified aircraft.
So it's got your helicopter routes, everything for the different cities. Okay.
Yep. So it's really nice. There's your traffic map. You also got it over here. So a lot of times it'll be up on this one, and when I'm not using it over here, and then you can zoom it in and out of here. You can see it there. So that's the traffic page. So you got traffic, weather, HTAWs, IFR, VFR charts, and then nav. That's the typical Garmin map that's on the G1000H. This is your aux page, and up right here, your aux page. Most important page on a Garmin G1000. It's got pretty much everything. Trip planning, tells you like what my density altitude is and all that. We know I fly a lot of VIPs around, and they see this stuff and they go, "This thing is amazing." And when you tell them it's an 11-year-old aircraft, they go, "Wow, it doesn't look like it."
Thanks, Brett. Wow, that was great hearing his excitement and the improvements with his operations. Now, before we toss it over to Fort Worth, I'd like to thank you for your time today. It was my pleasure introducing you to a few members of our team and telling you what we do here at Aeronautical Accessories. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and contact us.